A look there at M&T Bank Stadium, just off the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, a good battle in the AFC North. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Justice Hill to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Yeah, the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and long for Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points. on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, over the flash, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now Barkley. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Allen to throw. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for far, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. And it's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Allen's going to keep it on the zone read. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught, and he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. It's the score. Ravens 10, Steelers 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 points are all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Again, this third quarter, it has been a roller coaster of a start. Fumble return for a touchdown the opening drive, but atoning for it on the next drive, scoring the last time they had the ball. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. Moving to his left. Off he goes. Crazy. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go out breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First. Play action now. Jackson. That's over the middle. intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter. A touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. That pass taken in by McCoy.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
So, from the 37, here's second and 3. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 1. Now it's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. LaFonte David. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there in a no zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there? And now you tell the offense that it's man coverage. So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here comes Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here is 1st and goal. Here's Barkley, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now it's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, trailing 17-10, a little over 30 seconds remain. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Second down, 8 for the first down. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
At the 44-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen. With that, we say so long, everyone.